is just beautiful. It's just what we needed for the character of the year. How did this become a Switch case? What?
Yo, what's up? Radical Dude here, and welcome to the Rayman. Hey, what are you doing in my chair? Hey there, my name is Davidkvis99. I'm a Dane, and today we're talking about a character that has no limbs. Yes, you heard me right. We're talking about Rayman. As a Rayman 1 remake was just released by a fan not too long ago, and by not too long ago I mean like 2 hours ago when I recorded this, I thought let's go through all of the Rayman games, including the ports, though not all of them. There are a bit too many ports. Trust me, 8 ports of Rayman 2 does something to a person. Rayman, you all probably know him as that one thing from Ubisoft that isn't actually a mess. I mean, the rabbits was a mess, but that's for another time. Rayman has changed a lot between the games. From cartoony to dark and grim to cartoony. They couldn't really settle on that idea with him. And here starts our long adventure into the Rayverse. Isn't that Rayman and Universe together? Yes. Rayman 1 released for the PlayStation 1, Atari Jaguar, but we don't talk about Jaguar, Sega Saturn, and DOS in 1995. And it got some ports. It was ported to GBA in 2001, DSi in 2009, and iOS in 2016. Then there are the game packs. Rayman Gold, Rayman Forever, Rayman Collector, Rayman 100 Levels, Rayman Fun Pack, Rayman Compilation, Rayman 3 Pack, Rayman 1 and 2 Double Pack, Rayman Collection, Rayman 60 Levels, Rayman Buys Fans, and Rayman Designer. And then there are the spin-offs. Oh my god, I'm so tired of breathing in. Rayman Jr., English with Rayman, Rayman Activity Center. So now that we got that out of the way, let us play this game.
One eternity later.
I've absolutely lost hope in humanity now. So here's how my emotions were from the start of the game to the end of the game. This seems nice. Nope, I'm out. This game is hard. Like, how is this level design? Alright, let's take it from the top. The story of the game is told by this magician.
Hi, folks! You wanna know what's going on? Let me tell you the story of Rayman!
It seems normal how the world gets attacked by Mr. Dark.
Mr. Dark?
Seriously, guys? Mr. Dark? I am Dr. Disobedient. Nobody can control me. Anyways, Rayman's got to save the world.
No problem.
So we start off in a forest and I can't punch. What am I supposed to do with these? Yes, you got that right. Rayman can't use his hands for anything in the start of the game. Want to climb stuff, want to punch, you'll have to gain those power-ups. Then again, power-ups you earn later on in the game are using your hair as a gliding thing and then running. What, is it because he forgot how to use his legs to move faster? It's like those running shoes in Pokemon.
So you ready to run?
I mean, I would, but I need my running shoes to run. So you know that's gonna be a problem because Pokemon logic is weird. So here's our journey. First we cross the Dream Forest, which has this don't think about any dirt jokes. Don't think about any dirt jokes. Don't think about any dirt jokes. Don't think about any dirt joke. This Moskito, god donut. Then we become best friends with the Moskito, and then this happens. I thought we were best friends, and now you're trying to kill me. And this is why we don't become friends with green mosquitoes. Then we come to Bandland, and this is where the music gets good. I love the music of this game. It is just really, really good. The graphics are also really unique, having this cartoony style to it. Anyway, Bandland is where the game goes from this is fun to this is freckling hard. I mean, this is where you get level design like this. I mean, who the hell designed this? I mean, of course it's hard to draw with a trackpad. Oh. Anyway, you find Mr. Sax, who's a saxophone. Then comes the Blue Mountains, and again, the game just gets hard with stuff like this. I mean, I never thought I would save this, but man, do I wish I didn't waste 20 lives in cutting rope with my hair to stop a stone from drowning me. All in all, the music is good, atmosphere is mwah, and this boss fight can suck a Picture City is artistic, hard, and pretty. There's not much here, instead Space Mama can just really f off. I mean, okay, already, this boss has too much health. And has attacks that are nearly impossible to avoid. And there's this water machine section. I hate this boss. It just has too much health. It is just really hard. And sometimes she just screws you up by shooting 2 lasers instead of 1. Mr. Skops' cave is a cave, of course. I mean, it says it right in the name. It has an alien in it. Yeah, I guess. And also, I really like the ambience, and certainly here, like, it has a really mysterious vibe to it with the music. But at the same time, it's really calm and really chill. Also, I noticed we started from going from 4 stages per world to 3 stages. I mean, what happened? Well, anyways, I beat Mr. Skops, and where's the final stage? Let me just read the wiki.
It is only accessible after breaking every single cage.
What? Damn it, Pikachu, I told you not to spin my chair around when I'm not here. Yes, you need to get all of these damn Electoons to get to the final stage. So to finish the game, I have to 100% the game. Excuse me a moment. What? Anyway, Candy Chateau, this stage, this is the final test. This is the hardest stage the game has to offer. And I mean hardest. Like, they invert your controls hard. I am not kidding. That does happen. And that's pretty much it. Mr. Dark's boss is pretty much a fight against the amalgamations of the previous bosses, which is cool, I guess. But now the true question arises. How do you make a sequel to this game? Well, ladies and gentlemen, make a cartoony game, take all the cartooniness out, and make it depressing, have fun platforming, and then make it, of course, 3D. Rayman 2: The Great Escape was released in 1999 for Nintendo 64 and PC. Now, you might ask, how many ports does this game have? This game was ported to Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation, Rayman Revolution on PlayStation 2, Rayman DS on DS, Rayman 2 iOS, Rayman 3DS on 3DS. Why are there so many ports of this game? I mean, at least there's no spin-offs of this game, right? Right? Rayman M, Rayman Garden, Rayman Golf, Rayman Bowling. Yes, there is a Rayman Bowling. Did you know that? So now that we're done with that part, what's the story here? Rayman starts being captured by some robo-pirates from space who have apparently destroyed 100 previous planets. I'm sorry, what are these guys' plans here? We get introduced to a new character named Globox who likes to rain dance and sound racist at the same time. Nice. He gets reunited with Rayman and gives Rayman his powers back. Rayman then escapes. Wow, that was a quick escape. I mean, you know, I expected a great escape, but whatever suits you, game. We then have to find Lee. Who's Lee? What happened to Patilla the Fairy?
So, why did you remove characters like Patilla the Fairy and Mr. Dark?
I mean, those characters, we thought like those characters were like complete crap, you know, so we just removed them completely.
Alright, interesting, but what about the cocaine incident? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Look, a bird!
Wait, really?
Pretty much in this game you have to find 4 masks so you can help the invasion, and then you can take on the best Rayman boss you could fight. Well, I mean the best one from at least the 3 first games. Now, you might have questioned yourself now. How does one get these 4 masks? Well, for the first one you have to defeat this guardian. Oh, that was shockingly easy. Well, let's hope the next one is hard. Well then, that was pathetically easy. At least the third mask actually has a boss. You think the fourth one, it's gotta be like the most epic one, the most epic guardian, the final test, you know, to really show you that you are Rayman and you're gonna defeat these. Well, apparently this mask must have the weakest guardian since the mask was found and taken by a Glowbox child.
Excuse me, what?
I mean, we really wanted, you know, to make the person feel like they're in a real world and all, yeah.
Wait, okay, so if it was a real world, why would you just make a child eat a random thing he found on the ground? That seems kind of random and maybe a little bit lazy.
Look, a plane!
Wait, really?
Anyway, you then take the big bad down. Now, you remember where Rayman in the first game, you know, threw his fist at enemies since, you know, he doesn't have arms. Well, they completely forgot about that. Instead, he throws energy balls. Also, random little fun fact here. Did you know Rayman 2 had a 2D prototype that you can actually play in Rayman 2 if you collected 90% of lumps? Cool, because I never managed to do that, so whoops. Another fun fact is one of the lumps get killed in Rayman 2. So the lump counter goes from 1000 to 999. And another fun fact is that in some versions of the game you can still find this 1000 lump, and in the 3DS version you can find it but you can't get it. Yay! Now, when we talk about music here, Rayman's 2 music is quite good. Like, I think if you ask fans of Rayman of what music they like the best, it's gonna be quite split on if it's Rayman 1 or Rayman 2. So, which soundtrack do you prefer the most? Rayman 1 or Rayman 2? Ah, Rayman 3. No, I meant Rayman 1 or Rayman 2? Yeah. Then it'll be Rayman Maps on GBA. What? Rayman's 2 soundtrack is pretty ambient, a very like jungle vibe thing. Like, you could pretty much just use this as ambience in anything. Like, you could legit use this as ambience music for the Vietnam War. In other words, it's really uncanny how good this would fit in the Vietnam War.
Do you see any Vietnam song? Would you stop sniffing that stuff? I was addicted.
Now, Rayman 3 is the weakest one of the 3 first games. Like, it just hits very low compared to the 2 other ones. Get it? Hits low, because, you know, Rayman hits. Oh, come on! I mean, what do you expect from a game that has this type of advertisement? Huge features? Guys, you should probably look out and not be, you know, too comfortable against a person who has such big feet. Rayman 3 was released in 2003 on GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Windows, with the only one not being milked out by Ubisoft. Then again, that might have something to do with the poor reception. This is indeed the only Rayman game to only get an HD port to the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I mean, at least there are no other ports I have to mention. Well, that would be if we didn't have Rayman 3 on the GBA. For some weird reason, this one still has Glowbox swallowing and, you know, trying to get it removed from him, you know, the black lump. Then the rest of the story just follows Rayman 2. You got the mask fights, you got the robo-pirates, and you got hoodlums sprinkled in.
So, what were your ideas for Rayman 3 on the Game Boy Advance?
Well, I mean, we wanted to take the best of Rayman 3 and Rayman 2, which apparently was just Rayman 2, so...
Alright, interesting. Well, actually, I have another question for you. It looks like you're on cocaine right now. Can you tell me a little bit about your ongoing addiction?
Look at the cocaine! Wait. Damn it, I meant to sniff it! Damn it!
Anyways, Rayman 3 follows the plot of Rayman losing his hands, and in this time of crisis, he has to deal with his new loss as he reverts back to his primary form in Rayman, as he deals with depression while his hands go on a murderous rampage. Wait, this isn't the real plot.
You know what? This probably explains it.
Pretty much what happened was Glowbox was a scaredy cat and took Rayman's hands. With the help of Murphy... Hey, wait, isn't that the guy who voices Fry in Futurama? Who cares? That wasn't really nice. They then find Glowbox and find out that the Lums are after the heart of the world to corrupt it. And then Glowbox swallows the black lum. And that can't be too healthy. Glowbox now has to find doctors to help him get the lum out of him. Or try to shred it so intensely they force him out of the stomach. Then the lum finally gets out, teams up with generic bad guy, and Rayman has to stop them. Now, if you played this game after Rayman 2, you probably know that the levels here are more straightforward and more combat based than Rayman 2, which was more focused on exploration. But man, the combat is fun here. You also have actual power-ups in this game. Yeah, you heard me, Rayman 1. There's actual power-ups here, not like your running ability. In Rayman 3, you can get either strong, get a missile rocket, or get a tornado fist that makes enemies smaller, these blue hands, and a propeller. I guess this game series keeps retconning itself. Now, you remember how we punched energy balls last time? Well, it's back to the good old fist. Also, I hate how this game taunts me.
See you in Rayman 4!
Screw you, Ubisoft.
So, what are your plans for Rayman 4?
Yeah, well, due to budget reasons, we had to cancel it.
Alright, fair enough. Well, what happened to your cocaine addiction? I heard it was very brutal to get through.
Yeah, when I finally actually got it through, we actually I went to rehab and, you know, sorted itself out.
Hey, you know, that's good to hear, but why is the cocaine on the table right next to you? Can you answer that?
Oh God, no. It must be a curse. I mean, I didn't put it there. Oh no. It follows me everywhere. I mean, even at home. Oh God. Please help me. Help me.